Hey everybody, I don't know if you can hear me on this, but this is an iPad I'm trying to use here to take video of something that I created recent. So sorry for not putting out a video in a while. I actually have had some back issues, so cannot really do anything, and I'm still recuperating from that. So I just wanted to show you something I kind of worked on. I'm gonna make a video of two other hats that I have, two other Stetson hats I have. I just can't reach them right now because I have them high up on a shelf in my room, and it's just hard to reach over there with my back giving me problems. So so this is one box that I basically converted into like a mini set or diorama or scene of like a dungeon, or you could say like a castle. So there's like a skeleton zombie guy hanging over there in the corner. There's different colored lights above. You can see it has different colored lights. Kind of see a little bit how the coloring gives it a different effect, and different, like an eerie effect. It looks better actually at night. I might do another video at night if it comes out better. I got some cobwebs, a small skull there, and have a couple of these small drawer, dresser drawer type of pieces, and I got these little containers from I believe it was Joann's, and it was, I got those like earlier this year. I didn't know what to use them for, and then I just found a use for them. This is foam that I carved up and then painted, and then the floor, that's I got this actually from Dollar Tree. This is like those rolled up I think they're rubber, and it has like a felt back piece, and so those are just like glued on the bottom of this box. But yeah, this is a 1/6 scale scene, and then this is just one scene that I made. I have another one here that's like not fully finished. There's supposed to be another tombstone that goes right in the middle, and I have to customize more, but there's like a tomb look to it. So this coffin, I actually bought it, came with a Nosferatu figure that I have, so I didn't make that coffin. Same with the tombstones. I bought them like years ago and never really used them for anything until now. So that's this scene, and then I have another one here. This one, I actually recycled some pieces from where I had the Aachen scene, because something fell on top of that whole area, so I had to recycle some pieces, and decided to recycle some pieces for this, and then some of the stuff is actually recycled for the first scene that I showed you, but like this piece was over there. And then this piece, I was wanting to do something with it, didn't know what, had laying around. Finally decided I could use it for this. interesting, this light I got at like a Dollar Tree. And actually I could light it up. On the bottom there's a switch. I can't reach it right now, but there is a switch on the bottom, so that would light up. And then this is kind of interesting. I made using a G.I. Joe and a little bit of clay, paint, and what is it called, cheesecloth. I made a mummy. Now the mummy, to get to look like this, you have to do a lot of taking the cheesecloth and just wrapping it around, making sure it's like like a quarter-inch width, and then just wrapping all over, tying it off at certain locations. His arms move a little bit, not a whole lot. His legs, same thing. It kind of moves a little bit. But like if he was a mummy, he probably wouldn't move too much anyways. His body would be very stiff. I used clay to sculpture his face and to give him more of a mummy look. But this is my take of making this 1/6 scale mummy. So you could kind of like probably do something similar. It's something not too hard to do. But yeah, I was basically making these scenes with, you know, time that I have, that just, you know, because I couldn't do anything since with my back problem. I couldn't really stand up, and so some of the stuff I had either laying around and I was able to reach it and put it together just on the bed I was laying, and only now I'm kind of able to stand more and walk a little more. But yeah, just it was a while. Some of this I had maybe just started to put a few things together, but like it just took a lot of time, and then I was able to get all this thing done. So yeah, comment, tell me what you guys think. This mummy thing is not hard to do. I think this is a good idea if you don't have a lot of space and you just kind of want to make some small little scene in 1/6 scale. This is great for that. The way, another tip is like the way I made this, except for this scene, but for all the other scenes, you could actually seal this up. So this box, the lid will pretty much close. All these scenes are made so the lids should more or less close, or you could stack these boxes on top of each other, and then you could make up stuff however way you're thinking or you want. So there's, in terms of space, this has a lot more benefits than making something humongous. There's something else I kind of want to show you guys. I just happened to make in like about a week. Took me to make this. This is like a scene that I want to use for like Revolutionary War stuff. But of course you can make this and use it for almost whatever you want. You know, even adventure team stuff, you know, you could use this for. If you have like some pirate stuff, I guess you could use this for that. Here's the back, how the back looks. And this is just stuff that I didn't really have to buy, stuff laying around, stuff I had from already a long time, stuff that is pretty much not expensive. For example, if you look at these pieces here, all these wooden trims here, you get from the Dollar Tree, or yeah, the Dollar Tree. 99-cent store used to carry those where I live, but I think now only the Dollar Tree carries these things. Or if it's a 99-cent store, there's one 99-cent store I think still carries them where I live, but it's a little farther away. But for the most part, like all of this is just cardboard, foam, and paper towels. This is sand, of course. That's like, you know, just to give it texture. But pretty much like the overall shape of everything. This is foam. Everything it's sitting on it's like cardboard that I've structurally just have it sitting like multiple walls with, like, you know, setting them up so it gives like a general shape, and then everything else is built on top of that to give it this maybe earth texture. I take paper towels, first put glue on the surface, lay it on the surface, add another layer of glue on top of the paper towel. Then when all that dries, I add paint, and then after that paint dries, I spread glue, and then I add sand. And this right here is, hopefully you guys can see it. Right here, you just, it might not adjust, but right there is a little piece of, this is where the paint is. After that, you put the glue, then you put your sand or whatever you want on top of that, and then you could get this nice earthy look. So it doesn't take too, it's not too hard to do. It's not impossible. It's not very expensive. Um, it it's something interesting. I think people, you know, you guys in the 1/6 scale realm, um, might find this as something that you can easily do. It's very light, so you can move it around, and you know, have different stories, different adventures, and maybe you can make different ones. You know, it's not exactly for one scene or for one um, category. You know, so you could use it for a lot of different stuff. So that's something I think is neat. And just making this thing this way, I thought it was just something interesting I'll show you all. So that's it for this video. I know it's kind of long, and I'll see you in the next one.